Good afternoon, everybody. City Council candidate for Ward 8, Daniel Trays here. Just came home for some lunch and walked my dog. It's about 2 or 2:30 in the afternoon on Wednesday, hump day. Hope you're all having a great day. Just going to answer a couple of questions quickly that I've been getting, and then we'll let you get on with your day. Just remember, October 6th to 11th is the advanced polls, and October 26th, get out and vote for Daniel Trays as our next city councilor in Ward 8, Eglinton Lawrence. Yeah, a couple of questions have been popping up lately. Just wanted to address them very quickly, and then we could be on our way. I got, I think, 7 more streets in the map to complete today. Um, so overall, people have just asked me how's the campaign going. The campaign's going great. We do need some contributions in for the upcoming signs. I'm actually only $315 short for the first round of signs. So if anybody wishes to contribute to that, it's Dan Trays, DANTRAYES, at gmail.com via e-transfer, or set up an in-person meeting and I'll come by and see you. But overall, the campaign's going great, getting great feedback and response. One of the questions that I was going to answer this afternoon for you is I've been getting a few times actually. It said, Dan, nominations have, and this is not verbatim, but it's a combined question of the public. They were asking, nominations have been over since August 21st, so when are we going to start seeing debates and community gatherings? That's something you're going to have to keep up on. They come as they come. Um, so far that I've heard, we have one big one coming up at the end of September there, last week of September. Really looking forward to that. We've got a special guest and honoree on hand for that evening. But it's going to be everybody getting together and having some things to say and some discussions. So that's coming up the end of September. I know that there's another one coming up somewhere around the same time or the first week of October, and it's with regards, excuse me, to some community-led groups that wish to have their say more affluent at City Hall, if that's the proper word. Yeah, just a combination of groups. And so going forward, what I would suggest to the constituents and businesses and folks curious about it and asking that question is to pay attention to your local neighborhood groups. They generally do some e-blasts or some questionnaires or what have you. Ask around to the community groups that we all know that operate throughout the city on a constant basis. Generally, them as well as BIAs are the ones that put these discussions together. And then there's mainstream media. And as we've stated before, I don't believe that they're doing the best to get all candidates out there, but it is what it is. And it's just a fact of life that they're a part of elections. So yeah, I would check out your local community groups, your local BIAs, as well as mainstream media and social media independent journalists, as to what debates or community events are coming up, and to ensure that everybody's included and to have some fun and fair elections here. So yeah, that's what I would do. When I see them come forward, I will put them forward in due time so that people can be aware of them. But yeah, I release it as I hear it. So as of right now, there's none for this week. Um, and I'm talking for the candidates in each ward. I'm not talking about like the big mayoral debates and all that. So yeah. And what else was there? There was something else people were asking me. Oh yeah, they were asking me about my list that I had put out after the nominations ended. Excuse me, on who I thought I was gonna make up the next city council. And again, guys, I just wanted to be clear. They weren't all personal picks. A lot of it was from my experience in my hands-on work with City Hall, as well as my work on dozens of campaigns, and also my lived experience of being homeless for almost 20 years and having to access some of these people that are still around. So that's what that was based upon. I have no problem answering questions about any of them because I know all of them. And when I say I know them, I'm not saying I'm best friends with all of them or anything, but we all know each other from City Hall. And if they're new candidates and community activists, we all know each other from whether it be protests that we've all been to or giving deputations at City Hall. Like, it is a community. So no ill will to anybody, and I wish everybody luck. A great conversation this morning with, I will call him AB. He'll remember who he was if he hears this. And just a straight up conversation of why I wanted to run for council. And okay, congratulations, great. And the whole get a hold of me talks. And a lot of people very concerned about the seniors and the homeless with the radical weather we've been having, right? So climate change has been a big buzz um, with regards to that. So many times we walk through the neighborhood and we see people sprawled out. I know I do it anyway. I'll walk over to make sure they're breathing. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen a lot of seniors like taking a lot of breaks in the shade with their walkers, um, and it has to do with climate change and the heat and the humidity. So I look forward to learning more than what I learned on my July 8th meeting with the group. Um, and yeah, going forward, we got to do everything we can to protect everybody, right? Our seniors, our children, the disabled, the homeless, and just your everyday person getting up to go to work every day. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just like I said earlier, get out and vote. October 6th to 11th is the advanced polls. October 26th, let's elect Daniel Trays as our next city councilor. I have the work experience, I have the lived experience, and that lived experience is second to none. And I think that that's what is needed at City Hall, as well as somebody that understands the various processes, such as the budget process and how to deal with all three levels of government. So let's do that. Let's shock the world. And I just hope you have a good rest of your day. Any other questions you want to put forward to me? DanTrays at gmail.com. Toronto Dan with two N's on all the social medias. And check out the YouTube videos. Like, share, and subscribe. Take care. Have a great day. And I can't wait for the rest of this campaign.